Check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Last game of the wild card. It is your boy, Cody Youngson, in the booth once again tonight, joined by the one and only content legend, record keeper, bookkeeper, history man, historian of Better League, Dan Reno. How we doing tonight, Dan?
All right. Hey, Cody, how's it going? I'm excited for this game right here. It's gonna be a good night. How about you?
I'm pretty pumped up. I think this is gonna be a really interesting matchup. Obviously, we have Steel with the clear-cut better team. But we have, Alex, who started the year off a bit shaky, has had a couple bad losses, but when little Alex is locked in, I think a lot of people would agree he is, one of the better users in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, little Alex had one of the shakiest starts you could imagine for him. I think he started 2-4, and we played each other week 7, and we just went in opposite directions, the both of us, and he just took off. I think he didn't lose another game until just in week 16 or something. And so he's been the hottest user in this league, and I really feel like he's a Super Bowl favorite coming into this crowded NFC. Like, literally everyone's the same record, so it's real tough to distinguish anybody in this NFC. So that's why these games are exciting, and I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped up. Looks like these guys are just about ready to go. We got pretty decent viewers in here right now. Looks like we got maybe 4 or 5 in here. I think probably as the night goes on, we'll get some more people dipping in. As I don't think a lot of people were expecting this game to be calmed, but here we are. This game is about underway as we are going to start to see. Oh, he's got commentary on. Tough Al's got commentary on. So sorry, folks.
Come on, Steel.
We'll have Madden turned up, but it won't be turned up much. So that way, you know, you'll just hear some light conversations from Brandon Godden in the background. But stream's looking a bit choppy too. But you know, we do what we can over here. But here we go. Looks like Cardinals are gonna get the ball first here. Oh, he's turning it off now. Good. Okay, good.
It's funny if he didn't do that, because he's like the biggest advocate of like shutting off the streams.
yeah.
Shutting off the commentary.
But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have the Cardinals with the ball first here. Dan, what do you think Steele needs to do to win this game?
Well, Steele has to.
Might have lost you for a second, Dan. Oh no, we lost Dan. He died.
No.
Okay, you're good. All I heard was Steele has to, and then you cut out.
No, yeah, sorry about that. Steele's got to not hike and haul like he usually does. I mean, he's got to realize this is not Madden 22 anymore, so he's got to have better pocket presence than what we've seen, and really just got to play conservative, take your easy dump offs and everything, and just get this run game going.
As first play here, going to be pistol, going to be an RPO to DJ Moore, I believe. Not sure if DJ Moore is on this Cardinals team. No, Rondale Moore. Okay, Rondale Moore. Sorry about that. I was going to say, I didn't think he traded for DJ Moore. But Rondale Moore there with a gain of 8.
Yep. One thing about Steele's offense right here is his roster's got a lot of speed at wide receiver. So we might see some deep shots here and there. Otherwise, he's definitely going to utilize that speed on the, those rack catches.
Kyler Murray under center this time. He's going to have a lot of people open. Waits a ton. I don't know what he was looking for there. Has A butt naked. Going to throw it to A, but he runs away. I don't really know who that was to, but I mean, he saw the field horribly there. Had the tight end open the whole time. Had had Hollywood Brown on that kind of deep end coming from the opposite side of the field. Just didn't see it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cody. I mean, if he just looked deep for 1 second, that's a 25-yard gain instantly. And you know how these throw on the runs go. As long as if you don't have these abilities that have dead eye or anything, when you throw it on the run, it's very difficult. So he basically shot himself in the foot the second he started sprinting out like that.
Definitely, but good play on first down that he had. So a third and manageable, going to be a play action, and he's getting screamed at. Fumble! Oh, and Kyler Murray able to pick it up. Is lucky. I guess that defender maybe didn't know that he knocked the ball out there, because if he did, he would have just maybe sat on Kyler Murray and waited for somebody else. But what a defensive drive by the Bears there, and now little Alex is going to get the ball. What do you think Alex needs to do here?
I mean, he's just got to own his game. He's been playing so well. As I said, hottest user in the league. He was doing so poorly with Justin Fields, and all of a sudden he's just had Pro Bowl stats with him ever since the beginning of the season. So just got to own his game, get some good man-beating routes like that on the field, and maybe a little bit of luck or two.
Yeah, no, it is incomplete. Yeah, that was tough right there. I mean, really a pretty good concept, but I guess, if you look at that play on that tight end whip there, that route concept, those guys are, running right into each other. And that's basically what happened right there. He threw it in between the two of them, and neither guy could figure out who was supposed to catch it, and they both dropped it.
Yeah, not the most ideal route combo in the world.
Yeah, maybe one of those guys goes on a streak, because it looks like it's a decent post. But sure. Yeah, but they're both running right into each other. But that is going to be a read option to Justin Fields. Justin Fields, gonna make one man miss. And able to pick up a couple extra there after the first down. That is a wrinkle of little Alex's game that he tends to use, sparingly, but at good times.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a very unspoken, powerful tool in Madden 23 is that quarterback keeper. Like if you don't have quarterbacks like set to quarterback contain on those read options, like no one's going to take the quarterback, and literally anyone can gain yards. It doesn't matter who it is, because nobody is going near that quarterback.
Yep. As the run on first down only gets a gain of 2. Looks like Steele trying to switch up some of his defensive subs here. Little Alex and the Bears going to be in a shotgun trips look here. Making a couple of adjustments. Gets the ball. Going to go quickly to the zig. And Russell Gage able to get wide open. bit of a, controversy on that pickup. Was dropped by, I think, right, Kumar. Was he dropped by? I don't know. He was dropped by somebody. Pretty good wide receiver that Alex was able to pick up.
Yep, and Alex is showing really playing really efficiently so far. He's just hitting on all the concepts that he likes to use. So if he just keeps doing like this, I think he'll have an easy time today.
Justin Fields hands it off to David Montgomery. Nothing there. Really, outside of the read option, the run game has been getting stuffed by this Cardinals defense. Now Justin Fields quickly into his next play here. Going to be a play action. Pressure's coming. Good throw. Russell Gage again, the pickup just this week.
Yeah, and he did the thing Cody said not to do, which is do a play action. But it was a good completion. Definitely sucked the defense in, and another good man beater for a big gain.
Well, it wasn't third down, was it? Right, it was second down.
No, yeah. I know.
David Montgomery with the run there gets stuffed once again. If the Cardinals could figure out their passing defense here, they'd be able to get a stop. But so far, run defense going well, pass defense not going so well.
Yep, and historically, and even this season, little Alex has had some trouble in the red zone. So from the 6-yard line, 2nd and goal, it's hard to punch this ball in. So we'll see if he gets aggressive or conservative.
Justin Fields in a pistol look. Going to be a handoff to David Montgomery. Can he make a couple man miss? Runs in to a group of Cardinals defenders, able to get that to the 3.
Yep, not a bad play call at all. Don't want to be too aggressive. Don't want to throw a dumb pick. You got your 3 points.
As now, big third down here. Will the Bears be able to push this in? Justin Fields making a couple of adjustments in a trips look once again, something that he, kind of adopted from that Austin offense. Great user and great defense. He's got a spy, so that's why he can't take off. Gonna probably have to throw this away.
Yep.
Gonna throw it away. Great defense. Will he get aggressive here?
Yep. Nope.
No, looks like he will just go ahead and line up and take his field goal. Probably smart, right? Yep. He got a 3 and out on his first drive, so you have kind of the score advantage. Even if he still goes and gets a field goal or a touchdown, you still have you get ball at half and you have the score advantage.
Yep, for sure.
As now Cairo Santos gonna kick this off, go out of the back of the end zone, and here we go. Now Steele gonna have the ball again. Let's see if he can, do something a little bit better. Didn't see the field well last time on the last series.
No, not at all. Let's see what he does, though. He's got a lot of stuff in the playbook. Let's see what he comes out in.
Kyler Murray here. Going to be a handoff to Saquon Barkley? Did not know
Saquon.
Did not know.
I think he sent DeAndre Hopkins to New York.
Gotcha.
And, in some kind of deal.
Okay. That's right. Yes. See, that's my lack of knowledge, and just touching too much grass is. I don't know about some of these trades, but gonna be another pistol look here. RPO play. Gonna go to Barkley. Barkley able to pick up a couple yards there. Make this a 3rd and short. Yeah,
that's a play that everyone likes to use. Like, I gotta add that to my playbook because it gets real glitchy.
Yeah, it's that play may or may not have been something that I saw on Twitter today, and was something that it wasn't that I necessarily learned about that play, but while I watched a video about that play, oh my gosh, he would have had a wide open, but throws it to Barkley. Barkley able to pick up the first down. Wait, oh no.
Yeah, that is just a horrible spot. Where is the forward progress in this game? Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, that was incredibly unlucky, but again, he had the tight end that was going to be wide open and just not seeing the field well deep down the field. But definitely unlucky. Barkley kind of broke a tackle and then fell backwards, and somehow they did that. But anyways, what I was saying before is, yeah, I watched a video on Twitter from a Madden content creator, that was talking about specifically that play because I think that play got banned in the upcoming tournament.
Okay.
And so, but he was talking, oh, this is going to be a risky throw. Just chucks it. Wow. I mean, 2 really tough breaks for the Cardinals. Should have had the first down. First play on the defensive series. Should have had the pick. But yeah, anyways, I learned something about Madden via watching that video. That was interesting. And there it is. David Montgomery on the wheel. You got to be careful. That is something that you will see little Alex use a lot. You know, that is a staple for him. If he sees the running back open that wheel, he's going to hit it.
Of course, yep. And good blocking there by the receiver on that little C route. Good setup.
Handoff Montgomery, a lot of room. Does he have the speed? Able to make one, or not make one man miss, but beat him on the ground, and then runs in to the DB there, but gets brought down. Big gain.
Yep, and like Alex has just been attacking him on every facet of the playbook. Really nice to see.
Field shotgun snap. Doesn't look like much is open. Will hit the flat. Good choice there. Oh, Cole Kmet able to make one man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 15, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, good job to stay committed to that flat. You saw Steele's user attack that flat initially. A lot of people would have turned their eyes away from that, but he saw Steele pull deep downfield and hit the easy dump off.
Justin Fields going to hand this off to Montgomery, able to pick up another big chunk. So tail of 2 drives here. You know, the first drive, the passing game was doing, you know, really well. He was able to do whatever. This drive, passing game not doing much, but the run game doing well. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, if Steele's just going to be playing this kind of defense, you just run this football. Steele showing no interest to stop this run.
Justin Fields, shotgun look. Gonna be another handoff to Montgomery that time. Oh, he is tripped up. I thought he was gonna fight through there. I'm also a little distracted because I think Justin Fields just maybe threw a touchdown and also like got destroyed because but then I don't know, it looked kind of cool because then he started doing push-ups. It was a cool moment for the real Justin Fields. For the IRL Justin Fields. But anyways, I'll lock back into, you know, what's in front of us here. Justin Fields, nothing open. Good defense once again. Gonna try to get loose. Gonna have to throw that away. I mean, this bend but don't break Cardinals defense doing really well.
Yep. And once again, like, goal to go from the 6-yard line. It looks like Steele's coming back in a man coverage look. He had a really good man defense on the last 3rd and goal, so we'll see how this goes. Alex is probably sending a lot of zigs and curls and whatever.
Snaps it. Great defense once again. Yeah. Just nothing there and takes a sack. You got to be careful. Yeah. You got to be careful taking those because you know when you're in the end zone like that, you can just throw it away because they're going to throw it out the back of the end zone and it's not going to be intentional grounding.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, even if it is intentional grounding, it just
doesn't matter.
Takes you to the spot of the sack. Yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, Steele playing God-man coverage at the goal line. Doing a good job shading, you know, wink, wink, and doing some other stuff. Keep the Bears out of the end zone.
Yep. Now this Cardinals offense just has to get something going because you got to think their defense is on the bench right now, just saying, all right, offense, come on, let's get something together here.
Yeah. And like this could be 14-0 if he didn't get those good stops. So, he could take the lead on this drive. So big defensive plays, and he's still in this game, obviously.
And off to Barkley, able to get probably 2, 3. Wow, another bad spot just because he's kind of getting like bounced around a little bit.
Who are these line judges?
Yeah, I know. We might need to see if we can get somebody out of the crowd, maybe. You know, it's a playoff game. I'm sure there's like some refs just here watching. Who knows, but. Single back bunch look here for Kyler Murray. Going to go to the angle route, kind of the delayed little angle out of the tight end, able to pick up a good chunky yards, 3rd and 2.
Yep, and another thing I just noticed is he put Hollywood Brown on a little deep post because he just got route apprentice with him. So that is obviously another option to open up the playbook.
Kyler Murray gonna go to the and then a fumble, and then my goodness, Hollywood. I mean, this Cardinals offense looks lost right now, Dan. They look lost.
I mean, that screen just gets blown up, which honestly, he ran that, what was that, a 4-3, one of those 4-3, 6-1 blitzes, it looked like. Just some great man coverage on the bubble, and then just one of those gang fumbles, and then Steele once again very fortunate to pick up his own fumble, because twice he could have given Alex very good field position to start off. Yeah,
and Kumar really is calling it. Just like this play calling is just suspect. Like that RPO. Sure. That is such a delayed RPO. Like it just takes so much time to turn around and get that over to your receiver. You have to decide so quickly to get it to that. Like I think you almost just need to call the play and decide I'm throwing it, or if not, you're running it. Like you can't decide a half a second in you're throwing it, because you almost saw it got picked off, or almost got picked off.
Mm-hmm. It's not even been halftime yet, but you can tell that little Alex is just killing him in terms of the eye test. But in the score, it's only a 6-point game.
Justin Fields, good pocket presence. Wow, that was really nice. Stayed in that pocket, trusted his offensive line, stepped up, able to get a couple yards there, a yard, or get it back to the line of scrimmage, but really good pocket presence.
And you know what? He didn't force anything. He just said, I'll just eat my sack or just gain with the quarterback. Take my losses.
3rd and 7. Let's see if the Cardinals can get a stop here outside of the red zone.
It's not man again, but he's just man aligning, pressing.
Mm-hmm.
He's just showing this.
So let's see if he has him tricked here, though. Interesting. So that's going to be a handoff to Montgomery. A lot of room. Able to pick up the first down. That's something you got to be careful when you call those dime 3-down sets. Those running backs and get downfield quick.
Yeah, and a little bit of gamesmanship from Alex, just like flipping the plays.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, I wonder if he's thinking that maybe with the man line, if he flips it, maybe the zones will get fucked up if Steele doesn't notice and doesn't like baseline or something.
Yeah. Which, one of his zones was kind of messed up there.
So maybe that's something he'll look for later in the game.
Justin Fields, pistol, handoff to Montgomery. Montgomery able to get a couple yards there. Just the classic Truly lemonades.
I don't like that no huddle.
You don't like it, or do?
I don't.
Yeah, Justin.
But that's okay. That's why he's in the playoffs. So I'm not.
Able to pick up some yards right there. So that's something that I noticed when I played little Alex, when he beat me in the back half of the season, was you really gotta I think you gotta send 4 down linemen, because if you send 3, he's really good at just hitting it right up the middle like that. And just kind of waiting everything out. David Montgomery able to pick up a couple yards there on first down.
Yeah, for sure. And we saw that with Lamar last cycle. It was even exasperated to a 10th degree above this, just because he had escape artist. But it's the same idea. He's just sitting in the pocket, has good pocket presence, and then has the presence of mind to get out when he has to.
Justin Fields, good pocket presence, finds Goodwin down the field, able to get that down to the 20. And here we go, back in the red zone. Let's see what the Cardinals defense can do. Can they get another field goal stop?
Yep. I'll be betting that we see a lot of man coverage. It's worked twice.
Going to be an RPO. Oh no, Steele kind of took a bad route. Able to recover, big hit, holds on to it, first down.
And little Alex loves to play the milk the clock game. Mm-hmm. So I guarantee the Cardinals will not see this football back.
Yeah.
Although they'll call their timeouts, actually. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Yeah. So it's effectively first and goal.
Definitely milk this down.
Oh, yeah. If I was him, I would not snap this until it gets down to 5-10 seconds, unless you see something that you're like, oh, I can get a touchdown on this. But calls it early. Interesting enough. Goes to the read option. Gets decleated. Wow. Should have been fumbled probably.
Yeah. Maybe he just really liked that look. He could have gotten something big on that. But, just very fortunate to not cough up that football.
Yeah,
The way the ball coming out this game.
But again, yeah, just save Steele a lot of time. Gonna be a play action once again. Great defense. He's gonna try to take off.
Gets out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds. Only gets a yard. Not great clock management, because I don't know about you, Dan. Like, even if you got a field goal here, the way that this game script is going, Alex gets ball at half and you're up 9-0. That's not a bad game script.
Of course, and especially since Steele's been doing nothing on offense.
Yeah.
Like, just being up 2 possessions is just enormous.
Yeah.
And just to guarantee that.
Justin Fields, nothing open once again. Throw out of sack, somehow gets caught. 4th and 4. And then that's a timeout. Yeah, I mean, Ben makes a good point. Don't think Alex is worried about Steele having time. But, yeah, but, you know, I feel like, I don't know about you guys, and we'll see what Dan thinks, but I'm the type of person where it's like, if you give me a little bit of life like this, I'm like, okay, perfect. This is all I needed. And like, especially if I get a nice 45-second drive, even if I just answer your field goal with a field goal, I think, okay, I'm back. Like, it gives you the confidence you need. Oh, wow, could have been returned. Looked really close, but big return.
And you got to factor in, too, Steele's got a lot of speed on his receiving core. Madden 23 is a game where you got, like, just cheesy jump balls. So all it takes, even though the defense is very heavy in this game and very powerful, one play can totally flip this. And you see Alex in this kind of like cover 0 look. Man, it's just, I know it's just cover 4 quarters, but I mean, that's bombable.
Yep, Kyler Murray.
I mean, Steele was literally in PA deep outs. I think if he just kept that post, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, and he I don't know why he has one timeout, and he had a clear running lane to pick up probably 15 yards there.
Mm-hmm. And now he's just gonna bomb it.
Yeah, now it's just me a bomb, probably a pick, end up getting some momentum. Wow, 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 wow.
And that is exactly what I was talking about, Cody.
Yeah.
I didn't mention PIs, but that is another factor. You see a lot of PIs like that on those jump ball situations, and Steele just stole 3 points right out of them.
Yep, he just, I mean, you know, obviously, Alex is still feeling pretty good, but like going up 6 rather than into half, then going up 9 is, you know, as if you're Steele, that might be the confidence booster you need. Going, all right, here we go. This is what I need for the second half. It's a new half of football. But yeah, just not, I feel like uncharacteristic clock management out of Alex at the end of the half there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, it's another thing. You know, it's a mechanic that like nobody ever uses. It's a little bit of a wonky mechanic, but like the give yourself up on the sack, on the quarterback sack. I feel like more people should be doing that, especially in goal line situations, instead of running out of bounds. You know that? That you can fall down with the quarterback.
What's the button?
It might be. You might have to press. Like,
that's right.
Or something.
You have to press it. You have to like press the button to where like you can't like pass it anymore, and then you can give yourself up. Yeah. It's like,
oh.
Whoa! Oh! And there it is! That's the life you needed! That's exactly what we were talking about going into half, is all you need is a little bit of confidence, a risky throw there, tight read, and we know those plays like that, DBs will come down and steal from the wide receiver. We've seen it all cycle long, and there it is.
And Alex is just playing efficient all game like that, and it just took one mistake. And it's a 6-point game, and you're just like, holy crap, Steele's in this.
Yep, and there it is. A nice run on first down, 2nd and 6. But yeah, he is just just uncharacteristic. I mean, it's not like the end of the day. There's still a whole half of football. But man, I mean, that moment at the end of half could be one that little Alex looks back at if he doesn't win this game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, big opportunity here for Steele. I don't think he's really been in the red zone on offense yet to attack down here, so we'll see what he has.
Looks like it's going to be some type of man blitz. Maybe he goes to A. Risky throw, but able to get it off. Wow, I mean, a little bit lucky there. I mean, every time Steele throws the ball, it feels like he just misses somebody wide open or he's throwing it directly into double coverage.
Yeah, I mean, we should have seen a better freeform pass than that. I don't even think he freeformed that. But that's a good time to use the left trigger.
Oh, looked like a good cutback for a second there, but defense able to get a shed and get a stop for a loss of 2 there.
Yeah, now 2nd and 12. I think Steele's going to be a little conservative here on this long down situation. I don't think he's going to take a shot necessarily.
I like this play call here. Kyler Murray. Oh, but good usering, and wow, the D-line just gets in really quick. I believe that's the rookie, correct? Basham Jr.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just an unlucky shed.
Yeah, both sides. I mean, both sides shed.
So, yeah, Steele's definitely just going to... I'd be shocked if he just, like, blindly throws this into the end zone.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He should take a screen, maybe a draw. Yeah. This is a good call.
I agree with you. I think we could see a draw. We could see an inside zone. We could see a screen, something like that. As it will be a screen. Oh!
Young, what is going on here?
Okay. A lot of weird things happening, and really a lot of unluckiness for Steele. Because if that would have been picked, I would have been like, if I were in Steele's position with like just some of the small things that have added up to there, would have been like, that would have been the tipping point. Because, he had a couple bad spots. He got let's see what happened. I don't know. I can't remember. He made Alex, or got a stop or something like that. And then Alex threw that one to double coverage, didn't catch the interception. Then almost that. But man, I mean, lucky that it wasn't picked. And now we'll see what the Bears do. Is this gonna be a handoff? Wow, looked like it maybe was gonna be a lot of room, but David Montgomery obviously a little bit faster than the offensive lineman there, and then runs kind of right into the defenders.
Yeah, that is the saving grace of the 31st ranked rush offense in the NFL. The 0-1 trap out of that gun type.
Justin Fields going to dump that down to Montgomery, only able to get 3.
Yeah, Little Alex has just got to put together a good drive here. Backs against I feel like at this point he feels the pressure of the game situation.
Yeah.
So he's got to put together a good championship drive to not give Steele a chance.
Justin Fields, 2nd and 7, making a litany of adjustments here. Clock winding down, play clock that is. Risky-ish throw, but had a step there and able to make this a 3rd and short.
Yeah. And like I wouldn't be too opposed to just like playing the possession game here.
Yeah.
Like if nothing's open on this 3rd down, not force anything.
Yep.
Just punt it. Maybe even just run it right here.
Yeah. I mean, I would like the run look, as it will be an inside zone, but wow, the D tackle with maybe the biggest play of the game on defense. I mean, that was impressive. Just absolutely annihilated the guard and made the tackle.
Yep. Don't. Everything I was just saying. I don't think it's a good decision, but he's, he talks about having a dog in him, and this is what it's all about.
Let's see, 4th and 4 is going to go for it. Oh, and great usering. Oh, how risky throw, and it's picked. Can he get yards here? Oh, wow, it gets into the right side. Is this going to go to the house? Justin Fields, the only one to miss. Tries to get sticky, isn't able to. Oh, disaster for the Bears. They go for it.
God,
throw a
Cody.
pick. Gets it in scoring range. I mean, what is little Alex doing?
Just a nightmare scenario for the Bears right there. Just, just take the possession, play some good defense. You have not put him. Like, Steele has, like, Kumar just said this in the chat. Like, Steele has not earned a single point in this game. You've put him in the red zone twice, essentially. One on a BS PI that happens, and another time on a turnover.
Yep.
And now he's another turnover. He's at the 23-yard line.
Yep.
So he's gotten 3 more. He'll tie this game if he just doesn't cough this ball up.
As Saquon able to break 1 tackle there, but the D tackle able to get him down just short. 3rd and 1 here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see, another run play. Seems like Steele's pretty content with just letting Saquon kind of get after it right here. And 3rd and 1, this is Saquon territory.
He's in the concept section of the playbook for the run pass option. So
yeah.
We'll see what he does here. He's at the tackle on the slant,
looking like a heavy man blitz. Oh, the play calling is just so suspect. Interesting decision here.
I agree with this. Just take your 3.
Okay, yeah.
He's well in his rights too, with our rules, but I think the way this game has been going, you just take your points. The way this kid in Chicago has been throwing the ball in the second half and been playing with the ball. He's been playing with fire, so he'll give you the ball back if he makes another bad play.
Yeah. So, I could go either way. I 100% agree with you, and then I sit here and also kind of think, like, what a confidence booster and a dagger into little Alex's confidence if you were able to pick up the 4th down and eventually get a touchdown on that drive. But again, like, if you're Steele, you got to be thinking this is a tie ball game about to head to the 4th quarter, and I like have played like Dookie. I played like Dookie, and somehow it's tied. This is going to be a handoff to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to make a couple men miss, but this again, really for the most part of this game, this Cardinals D line is just getting really good, push in the run game.
Yep. And I think a story of this game really has been the man coverage of the Cardinals. They've been playing really well. They, only on cover...
Good defense.
So, only on cover 0 has Alex been able to really get good separation. On, cover 1, cover 2 man, with the safety help over the top, he's just doesn't have any options.
3rd and 1 here. Big play. This could make or break this game early, if I may. Risky throw!
Hey, welcome to Madden 23, man. That's the game we play.
I mean, he had him, he was in front. He was in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could understand, when CMAS got those 2 on me last night, my DB's behind. He had a linebacker in front and got a catch animation and just missed it.
Yeah, and you know what? That's like a double covered situation, too.
Great.
He was running cover 2 man. He had safety help over the top, as I just said before. And obviously, he got the safety, so you got the man on him, and then you got the safety over the top. So that's technically 2 people covering him.
Yeah.
And still, he comes down with it.
Yeah, surprised he did that. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Put your 4s in the chat! Come on! Do my best Connor Rice impression. 9-9. What a odd game this has been. I mean, not the game I thought we were gonna see, Dan, but I think we're in store for a thrilling 4th quarter. Justin Fields gonna take this, dump it off quickly. Again, risky throw. Little Alex just looking like a shell of himself. The first half and second half, Alex looking completely different.
Yeah, just a little history nugget, Cody. Just in case we have any questions, there has been a touchdown-less game in Better League history.
Wow.
You would have to go back to Madden 18 for a 3-0 Ocho victory against Sean G.
In the playoffs?
In the playoffs, yes.
Gotcha.
So we might have another situation like that today.
As it's looking more and more like that. The Thursday Night Football game is better than this. I mean, it's not much better. Not much better, but there is a touchdown in that game. Just one. As this is going to be punted. Andy Isabella. That was a bit worrisome there. He tried to pull off at the last second. But 1st and 10 here, and all of a sudden Steele's in the driver's seat, Dan.
Yeah, but somehow, some way, Cody. I mean, he's not been able to put together any drives this entire football game. So it's just astonishing that, it's a tie game, 4th quarter. As you said, he's in the driver's seat. He controls his destiny.
Is he's going to stick with this kind of fake jet sweep. You know, I don't dislike the play call if your offense is moving the ball well, but, you know, kind of dipping into the bag of tricks when the offense isn't moving the ball well, I don't like that.
Yeah, just pound the rock like a normal person. Not do these wacky stuff.
As it's a clear man situation, unless it's disguised. It is going to be a man blitz. It's going to have Y. Does find Y. Able to make one man not miss as Saquon trips, question mark.
Yeah, he might have had that little post over the middle, but...
Yeah, not a lot of time. He was about to get sacked, yeah. Trips look here. Gonna go quick to Barkley. Not anything there. Yeah, I mean, it's just looking like two users that like are panicking. Like they're just like, they snap the ball and they see somebody that's kind of almost open and they throw it. And I get it. They've had pressure in their face all game, but somebody's gonna have to stand in there and make a throw.
It's a tie game in the fourth quarter, mid-fourth quarter of a playoff game. And Saquon and the starting quarterback, until that throw, had 34 passing yards.
34. Wow. Yeah, that's 58. And he's 8 for 10. That's 8 for 10 for 58. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this has been very interesting ball game, but what a throw by Kyler Murray. Able to find his, I believe that was the tight end down the field. Looks like he's thinking about maybe switching the play, maybe not. Alex showing. Oh, interesting little zone blitz there. Wow. What are we doing? I don't have it on my board, but if I could, it would sound like this.
Yeah. Well, that was a defensive end on a hard flat. So, I mean, that's just Madden logic saying, oh, you know, he's not a DB, so he's not going to catch it, I think. But, yeah, no excuses to drop that football.
And again, he had the wide receiver coming across on the like the deep end. The little like kind of, you know, get to the first down and cut in. But he's just dumping it off to Saquon. And what is this route concept? Oh, and he finds the angle route as it is a linebacker in coverage, so he knows he can get it. I didn't love the route concept, but little Alex a little over aggressive with his user there. I think he thought he was going to throw it sooner, and yeah, linebacker in coverage there is not going to get his hands up. If that's a DB, they jump up and take it.
Yep.
Handoff to Saquon. Saquon fighting for some yards, able to get 4. And now if you're Steele, I really think you use as much clock. You have to think, I'm going to keep getting first downs and I'm going to keep using the clock. So I think you bring this down to 10, maybe 5 seconds, but we'll see. No, he does snap it early and gets stopped and hit. 3rd and 7, but just clock management out of these guys, not smart.
Yeah. Yeah, and now this is a massive play, Cody. 3rd and 7. I mean, if he gets this first down, he's got, you know, 20 yards to gain with a whole few minutes of clock to burn, in full control. So if the Bears want a good chance in this game, they have to get a stop right here.
3rd and 7. Kyler Murray, shotgun trips look here. Making a few adjustments, it looks like. Interesting. Could have had RB right away, but finds Hollywood Brown, as you said, with the route apprentice on the post route. Nobody there. The cover 4, you know, that the very center of the field gets wide open on cover 4 there, and that's what we saw.
Yep. That deep quarter just drop, and easy completion up the middle.
And now again, think about the clock. Let this run down to 5, 3, 2, 7. Let it run down. I don't care. Sit there and act like you're... And he snaps it early. And that's going to be a handoff to Saquon Barkley. Barkley able to maybe get a yard there. But why? Why snap that early? Why? I don't get... Like, I mean, I guess you're getting close to the 2-minute warning. But, like, if little Alex can start using timeouts here in a second.
Yeah. And like, he could have snapped that ball with less than 2:40 to go.
Exactly.
Warning, and then could have just milked it to the 2.
Exactly.
Without calling the play.
Exactly.
So,
and I don't know if people think like, oh, I'm being a scumbag, but every NFL team does that. That's the NFL. Yeah. Like, if you're in this situation, you bring the clock down. Anyways, pistol look here. Obviously, he's going to have to call this play before the 2-minute warning. And my guess is Alex will just let it, at this point go down and try to save his timeouts for offense outside of when he needs to use it on third down. Saquon Barkley able to get it into the end zone. My goodness, the Cardinals are winning. The Cardinals are winning. The Cardinals are winning.
Somehow the Cardinals are winning. Just an incredible, effort by Steele to hang on in this game. He didn't have to do much, but he did. He did it, and he now is up 7 with 2 minutes to go. Alex, just in a blink of an eye, this whole game just flew by so quickly for him. All of a sudden, has need to do a money drive to get this game tied.
Yeah.
So, and like we've seen, he hasn't been able to punch this ball in the end zone. So the odds, knowing what we've known in this game so far, have been stacked incredibly against him.
Yep. Yeah, and Kumar. In Kumar, like to Dan's point right there, I mean, Steele's defense hasn't allowed a touchdown. So like if you do good clock management, little Alex could have had maybe 1 to 2 timeouts with 1:30 left or something like that, and now he's got 3 with 2.
Yep, and I could be wrong, Cody, but I think little Alex has not gotten this ball past his own 45-yard line in the second half.
Wow. So, I think you are correct on that. Justin Fields, shotgun look, 2nd and 2. Good play on first down. Oh! Risky throw and get swatted. Wow. Should have been picked. Little Alex getting a break right there. My goodness.
Yeah. I wonder if that was just a little bit too late of a click on for Steele. Sometimes Madden doesn't click on to the player you really want to in those situations.
And then they just swat it, yeah.
Yeah, and then they just swat it.
3rd and 2. I mean, really, it isn't 4-down territory because it's a 7-point game and you have all 3 timeouts. Justin Fields going to drop back. What? No way. But he had a touchdown. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? And now he has to make a decision, Dan. Now he has to make a decision. I don't like this. So I don't like this call. I don't like this call at all.
You might punt it. Honestly, Alex is probably in the mindset of this is the game right here. If I don't get 2 yards, I don't deserve to win.
4th and 2. Snaps the ball. Just a real quick read there. Good offensive play. Gonna go up tempo here. Plenty of time. Still 3 timeouts. Maybe you like the formation, the defense that Steele's in here. Justin Fields shotgun, tight offset look, I believe. Nothing risky throw, and it's picked. Thompson probably gonna take this to the house. All the speed in the world. Fields isn't gonna get him, and the Cardinals are gonna win this game.
Incredible, Cody. Incredible. And you know what? From a schematic standpoint, I was just about to say that before the play. Not gonna lie. He was in. Steele went into cover 1 right there. And he did it on the play before that ended up in a broken coverage on the man coverage. But little Alex has been beating him up the middle on those little, wonky little deep cross post pattern concepts on when he beats man coverage, when he's in those gun tight formations. So Steele noticed that and he said, you know what, let me just use that safety over the middle. If he comes and tries that stuff again, I'm going to get there and I'm going to pick that off. And that's exactly what he did to win this game.
Yeah, and I mean, great adjustment. What an insane game this was. I mean, Alex, is probably not going to watch this one back, but my guess is if he were to watch it back, he would say, what in the hell did I just do? I mean, he had every opportunity to run away with this game and multiple points and just continue to let the Cardinals climb back in. And then you give a team enough opportunities, they're eventually going to take advantage of them.
Yeah. And Cody, I don't want to, maybe I shouldn't be piling on him too bad right now, but this is another playoff exit for little Alex.
Yeah.
And like he has
Oh,
literally
how did he not fumble?
he has literally the most regular season wins since the start of Madden 21 out of anyone.
Crazy.
And he has no rings. He's never been able to finish it. He's come close many times, but he just kind of gets in his own way a little bit at times. And tonight's just been another example of that tough loss. But we always say he's going to make it into the Hall of Champions.
I think what's surprising for me is this one just felt very uncharacteristic of little Alex. I think we've seen games where he's played really bad and loses, but it feels like in these tight games, these really close games, he typically, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of the games that we see Alex lose, I feel like are games where he just plays bad. And he's like, yeah, I just played horrible, or maybe his opponent just played clearly better. But this was one where, like, I feel like whenever he's in these tight contests, he just finds a way to win. And it was the opposite script today.
Yeah. And you know what, Cody? Like, I'm going to give a game analogy of a historic Better League game that, the winner talked to me about. And that was Super Bowl 30 between Austin and CMAS. And Austin told me after that game that game did not pan out any way he imagined it to be. And he had to throw everything he knew out and had to completely different. And he just had to recognize what Austin did in that game is he recognized that the game was playing a little bit differently. Sometimes the game has a character of its own that you're in between the lines. And, tonight, I don't think little Alex really adjusted to that. He didn't really play the possession game, like I said, he was too aggressive when he should have been more conservative, should have been punting the ball, was forcing the ball downfield when he really shouldn't have. Like, literally, if he just punted the ball, I think he would have won this game. And I think probably easily, because he gave Steele short field when Steele had no business to getting in the end zone.
Yep.
Or no business getting into the red zone, that is. And Steele just kept piling on the points, and we play long enough games where, that will be a difference.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. It's just, it just felt like, I don't know. It just felt like maybe he just kept shooting himself in the foot. I mean, what a great user. I mean, Steele's watches the interception here. I mean, it was such a great lurk.
Yeah, great play. I mean, Steele's a Better League champion. That was definitely a championship play. This Cardinals team, Steele had some pretty shaky losses throughout the season. I feel like he's been very inconsistent, but tonight he prevailed. He pulled out when it really mattered, and I guess he's going to play you, right, Cody?
I believe so. Yeah, I think if little Alex won, I played Warren, and then if Steele won, then I played him. So
that'll definitely be a good game. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, interesting one. Steele's a guy that I feel like I haven't played a ton. So I don't necessarily feel like I have a ton of tape on him. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a good game. It'll be an interesting one. Two guys that I feel like don't know each other super well in terms of the gridiron. But yeah, excited to get after it for sure. But looks like
anyone going to join us?
Looks like we do have Steele now. I don't see little Alex, so we'll go ahead and talk to our winner here. Steele, that was not the game that I bet you assumed it was gonna be. It was a real defensive slugfest. It was a real kind of field possession, kind of make some wise choices and then end up making some bad choices, and it was a real chess match. And maybe a sloppy one for majority of that game. But how are you feeling about that one? He's not feeling anyway. He feels like I don't know. What? Are you still here, Dan?
Yeah, I'm here. I think Steele was talking just now. I don't know if you heard him.
Oh, I don't. Hold on.
I certainly
Oh,
can. Yeah.
there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
there we go. All right,
Cody
try.
just
Sorry,
throw me off.
sorry. One second.
Cody
You
moved
were muted for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, that's toxic. Oh, did
Um,
Justin Fields just break his leg in real life? Sorry, keep going.
so I was just saying, like, the first few drives were just very frustrating. Like, I had the guy open. I had the tight end. It looked like if I threw it early, his corner was gonna be able to break on it. So I was waiting for a little bit, and then Hollywood finally like went, and it was just like a missed throw. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like that's on me. I should have waited a little bit. Then Saquon gets the first down, and they call it 4th and 2. And then like just a few plays just happen, like where I'm fumbling, calling. I can't get my offense going straight, and Alex, by luck of having the penalty at half and giving me short fields, it just definitely kind of helped getting in the field goals. And then eventually I knew I was going to just break one. I didn't think I was playing bad offensively. It just like I wasn't executing what I wanted to do, and I saw it was there. But defensively, like I knew he was going to just be able to get some chunk plays, throw a different route, throw different zones at him, throw different mans at him. And eventually I was hoping to get one interception, and luckily I got two, and that pretty much changed the game, I think.
Yeah, Dan. Any thoughts for Steele?
Yeah. Good win, Steele. Really. Just I just wanted to know, like, what was the mentality? Obviously, like, you were struggling on offense and everything like that. Like, what did you think you needed to happen for you to win this game? And did you see this coming? Did you have a feeling that like you could have pulled away the way you did at the end?
So your first question, like I was okay giving up threes. Like I felt like eventually my offense was gonna pop, that I'd be able to get something, or that I was gonna be able to force a turnover. Um, Me and Alex have played a lot, and I kind of know not that I know what he wants to do, but like I can kind of feel what he was trying to get to offensively. And if I can stop his run, he was going to hopefully throw into coverage and give me one of those interceptions. So when he wasn't scoring touchdowns in the red zone, I was like, all right, these are wins. Like right now, like my offense just isn't clicking. Like I have guys, I got to just wait it out. And eventually it was just going to kind of go. When I got the field goal at half is when I actually felt like, all right, like I'm going to come out here. I'm hopefully going to get a touchdown, stop him, get a touchdown. And then I thought eventually I had a chance to, take the lead after half. That was my game plan. But he threw that pick to Trayvon where he made a great play on the short route. I switched it up, went to a little cover 2, expecting that he might not expect it, and covered up that middle a little bit more. And it kind of worked out for me.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was definitely, I those types of games can be, scary when it just feels like, things really aren't going exactly how you want them to go. But I felt like you did a really good job just kind of hanging in there and taking your opportunities when you had them. And as Alex, made a few mistakes here and there, or you forced him to kick field goals and that type of stuff is. Felt like you really, you kind of just like kept your composure and that showed, and you ended up getting a nice win. We'll move over to Alex now before we get some final comments from you, Steele. Alex, your thoughts on the game?
I just want to say we're not supposed to be here. Like I got this roster, not even supposed to make the playoffs. So I'm just proud of the boys. I hope you guys were nice to me. I haven't listened yet, but if you were too mean, you probably will receive a DM. But no, actually, it was a good game. It was a battle. I knew this is exactly what was going to happen. I was checking DL just to see Steele stats, and his offense is disgustingly bad, but his defense was like number 1 in everything. So I knew it was going to be like a hard fought, close game. It was frustrating. I feel like I was getting somewhat lucky. Like I was getting a few breaks in the first half, and I was in decent control. I was up like 9-0. And then after that pass interference that was questionable at best, I feel like things really took a turn for the worse. That pick coming out of half, not that it wasn't a great play by the DB, but I guess I'm just used to last year where the receiver at least like puts his hands on it and gets in the way compared to the DB getting the better jump, which is honestly just on me. I got to know the game better. But it was frustrating. I wish I would have grabbed one of those fumbles, and some of the picks that I threw were frustrating and not I don't know. I don't want to blame the game because Steele 100% got fucked too. I almost DM'd him and said, "Hey, take this first down." When Saquon was like 5 yards past the first down, and then some bullshit happened and he got pushed behind. That was dumb. But it was a hell of a game. It really came down to who made the mistakes at the end of the day, and the Cardinals just showed up. Bears didn't really do much. My red zone offense continues to fail me. I felt like I was driving pretty well for most of the game, and I just couldn't finish it. I mean, if I just score one of those touchdowns, I'm up 7 on that final drive that Steele had, and I'm feeling a lot better. But it is what it is, and I'm excited to improve this team and be back next year.
Dan?
Yeah, Alex, tough loss. It was a good battle, as you said. I just wanted to know, like, what did you feel like was the tipping point of your control of this game?
The PI for sure. Madden has a weird. I don't know how to explain it, but Madden just has this weird thing where it feels like some games are predetermined. I'm not saying this one was predetermined, but like, you know, you'll go into this game and your O-line's amazing. Like I have the Bears and I've had games where I've ran for 200 yards and my blocking's perfect and whatever. And then games where it's not. It feels like it's a coin toss for like between each game rather than each play, which is, I think would be a little more realistic. But so the first half, it felt like Madden was like, okay, I'm going to help you out this whole time. And then it switched after the PI, and I was like, okay, I'm going to help Steele out a little bit. And then even then, I still got a few breaks. So I feel like that PI really, it kind of, something in my brain, I was like, oh, shit, like, here we go. And then I came out and threw that pick, and that's where the tide started to turn, and I started to get a little frustrated.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, what's your thoughts on, for me, really, I felt like what Dan and I really harped on, and we made this comment on the stream, is we had kind of made the comment that normally you're a guy that we feel like manages the clock very well. And as you were going to half, settled for that field goal, and that was fine, but felt like you left a lot of time on the clock. There was a couple times where you snapped it with 10, 15 or so seconds left, where if you had broadened those down, I feel like you had maybe forced Steele to use a couple more of his timeouts. One of the plays, I think you had rolled out and went out of bounds, saving him a timeout as well, which ultimately, ended up, him getting that PI. Maybe it would have happened even if there was like 3 seconds on the clock or anything like that. But, I don't know. I just felt like we basically made the comment in the booth, like, if Steele goes on to win this game, I wonder if Alex will look back at the clock management before half and say, man, I could have, handled that a little differently. Yeah.
In hindsight, you're probably right. I guess I was just so focused on like, okay, I need to score a touchdown. And if I go up by if I go up 13-0 at half, like, I'm content. The thing was, I guess, or my thinking was, okay, lock in, score this touchdown, and your defense has been playing great. So I wasn't as worried as maybe a normal game in giving Steele time back. But in hindsight, you're probably right. I should have 100% ran the clock out a bit better. One of the plays was it wasn't an incompletion, but it was that tight end out of a tight offset. I know you know that play. And it was so close to being a touchdown, but Steele's end got to me like just at the last second. And that also kind of really threw me off and was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I kind of I don't want to say I got like shook up necessarily because I knew Steele's defense was very good, but it did kind of throw me off and it started to piss me off, and I maybe did things that I shouldn't have looking back.
Definitely. Well, great game nonetheless. Steele, any last words before we conclude this stream and head on to the divisional round?
No, like I said, Alex said it right. Like, I think it was just a all-around crazy game. Like, he definitely got screwed on some of the tip passes, his linebackers not animating on the flat, or like the pass off the lineman's head that went right to his safety. Like, there's a few plays that could have just changed the game and blew it open for him, and those sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't, and when they don't, you sometimes don't win. So kind of like what C-Mass said last night, like, if I would have lost that game today, I wouldn't have been upset. Like, it was close, both of us, but we're on to Green Bay, and we're going to see what that team has for us.
Right. Well, great game
We're on the
nonetheless.
Rockets.
Wide, ice
Guys,
cold
Singer.
Bears. Wide,
Aaron
wide,
Jones.
What the fuck is happening?
wide, ice cold Bears. Wide, Aaron Rodgers. Wide, Aaron Jones. Wide, Alan Lazard. Wide,
Hey, good
Christian
game,
Watson.
Steele.
Wide, Romeo
Clay
Dobbs.
Walker.
Wide.
Wow.
All right, great game as we will have the divisional round here, coming up. And, if I win this game versus Steele, apologies to everyone because, again, I go to New Orleans Saturday. So, but maybe I'll let Steele beat me, just for the betterment of the league.
I'm leaving Saturday too, dude. So
Hey, look at that. There we go. All right. So it doesn't matter.
Holy shit! Saturday.
It doesn't matter no matter what.
I need everyone in there.
this is BL, baby.
We go. Hey, listen, I'm going to see the Bengals in the Bayou.
I'm going
But
to camp with my family.
look at that. There we go. But how long are you gone?
I'll be back Sunday night. I'm just
So
leaving
he's
Saturday
fine.
morning.
He's fine. But anyways,
Yeah, so I'll just force win cards. You guys better force win cards.
anyways, great game, great stream. Thanks for joining me in the booth, Dan. We had like 19, 20 viewers at one point, so great showing for a wild card round. I appreciate everyone. That is going to be it for us. Goodbye.